Hey guys, just want to go over my OREX day trade real quick with you today. So this one popped up right out of the gate this morning on my squeeze screener and ended up being the biggest runner of the day that popped up on that screener. At any rate, this looked like a really good chart to watch. You could say it had quite a good up move the previous day with a little bit of volume, and again was starting to break over some localized resistance. So I kept an eye on this, used the 1 minute charts, and let me just kind of zoom in a little bit here. So where I went long on this is, it ramped up this morning, had some volume those first few minutes, and then pulled back. And I really like using the VWAP to kind of gauge as a support. But at any rate, it pulled back to 225, so I had my clearly defined risk parameter there. And then when it pulled up and made a new high a day, I limit ordered at 237 was my initial entry. And so as this kind of worked its way into an ascending triangle, I really liked the way that this was setting up to go higher. So again, I had my clear stop loss at 225, was able to calculate my share size based on my entry point at 237. We always use try to use at least a 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 risk reward ratio. So for this trade, I had taken a peek back here on the daily chart and felt that um, right down in here, 260, there was definitely some resistance, as you can see in here. So that's where I set my profit target at. It was a little bit more than 2-to-1 risk reward for this trade. So I set a range order to stop out at 225 if it dropped down that far, and to take profit at 260. So funny thing that I found that happened with this trade, again, it really worked into a nice ascending triangle on the 1 minute and then popped on volume, which was a really good sign. Sort of flagged out a little pennant on the 1 minute chart here, broke higher again, and I got filled at 260. Now the really funny thing that I thought happened with this trade, and again, we can always hindsight's 2020. You see how much more of a move we could have grabbed, but that's okay. I stuck to my plan and was profitable for it. But I think what happened here is that 260, where this previous resistance was stop losses for people on the short side. And so as soon as it got over that 260, volume really moved into this thing, and it moved a lot higher. So anyway, very good day trade. Very happy with this trade setup. Again, had a clearly defined reason for entering the trade, a clearly defined risk reward ratio, and a clearly defined stop loss. So it was great. And if you have any questions, holler at me. Otherwise, thanks for watching.